Uh, the look, guys, it's darker yet darker because there's no fucking game. Oh Jesus Christ, I'm not muted. Well, I mean, it's good to see that that's working, but you know, turn on my virtual Go Plus because I'm a spoofing in Pokemon Go right now, gamers. Oh, it crashed. Well, this is not coming through. Did it crash? It's a new one. Realized recently that all of my devices are, well, not my PC because I just upgraded that, but like all of my mobile devices are very much starting to hit the point where upgrades are starting to become less of a desire and more of a necessity. Because like I noticed that like everything I want to use, like mom bought a tablet years ago. I've been using that tablet ever since for things like, you know, Pokemon Go. We're playing RuneScape, and uh, it is very much struggling to do that now. Like you try to log into RuneScape, it puts you on the website. It's like, oh, do your login info, then you come back in. But because the tablet is so old and has so little available RAM, it's a real fight to get the app to not crash and restart and make you redo the entire process over again every single time you want to try to log in. So that's a pain. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. But that's comic complains about technology. Let me actually fire up Deltarune. I should have been doing that the whole time. Oh, perfect. That actually jumped in faster than I thought it would. Neat. Gotta sneeze. Alright, this isn't doing what I needed to do. I was gonna try to, like, leave Pokemon Go up to, like, auto walk and, like, farm some items because my Pokeball stash got a little low. But it's fighting me because my phone is starting to show its age, too. And I will think about that later. I don't have a ton of money to spare. I spent a little more in Colorado than I would have preferred. Alright, so, hello everybody! Welcome back to Deltarune. I'm very excited for Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is very likely going to be my game of the year. Unless ZA has a... Oh, by the way, I'm getting ZA now. Oh my god, you're right, James. I didn't notice. Huh. Wow. I'm on the ZA train now. Bumped up my antidepressants. Kind of realized that, you know, maybe I could actually enjoy a game for being a game instead of having to make every goddamn thing a political statement. Switching phone plans gives you a free phone sometimes. Yeah, but I don't want to do all that. I do not pay very much for my phone. And it still does the majority I've wanted to do, so... I don't know. Plus, I don't want to give up my headphone jack, or my SD card slot. I like having control over what I do. Hold up. You aren't picking up the game. Why are you not picking up the game? You're picking up the mic, but you're not picking up the game. Let's see if I can do this without... That did it. Modern phones like that still exist. Oh, well. Shows how much I know. I saw one that a YouTuber was advertising once, which is never a good sign. I figure if a YouTuber is advertising a product to me that it's shit. Alright, so it is still working. But it was like, oh, it's a phone made for gaming. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I looked at the specs, and they're respectable. They're respectable. They're respectable. They do the majority of what I need. Oh shit, Soul, thank you. Wow. Vastly appreciated. You know, that's going to a phone. I'm gonna have a brand new phone tomorrow, and I'm gonna be streaming Nikkei from it. You want that, viewers? You want Nikkei streams? No, but you know. Anyway, what the fuck am I talking about? Let's jump. Let's play Chapter 4. Prophecy. I love that sound effect. Once upon a time, a man who had giant legs. I have to move my thing again. Okay, oh, pull from the Chapter 3 files. I don't remember which one we used for the stream. Was it this one? I'm pretty sure it was this one. Hello, Jevil. This looks right. I ended up going through Chapter 3 again on Switch on the plane back home, and I, like, no-tapped the, like... First off, I one-tapped the Roaring Knight, didn't use any of my 5 revival mints, and only got hit 3 times. I could have done that fight without the Shadow Mantle. Like, that was just clearly my best run ever. I sure wish I could prove that it existed. But I was on a plane. I very purposely not played this chapter since the first time I did, because I wanted, there are certain, like, I don't know, I want to, like, re-experience this fresh in front of everyone. Well, we don't know what they're doing in the shelter. Maybe they're just, like, having coffee. I mean, the Knight, like, has made it kind of clear that she's, like, I don't know, we attacked the Knight first. Obviously, I don't take anything I say too seriously, but, like, we get in the shelter, and it's just, like, the Knight, Undyne, and, like, Toriel, they're all just, like, having coffee. God, I could go for some big, fluffy pancakes. Yeah, there was a patch recently that changed the sword tunnel, like the Roaring Knight's attack, so the hitbox isn't as, like, tight. And I don't know, like, that's the, like, getting used to the Roaring Knight's attack patterns, that's the attack that gave me the least trouble anyway. It didn't deal that much damage if you beefed it. Damn, Chris, just flung it. Look at Susie go. Yum. I like that this has been a thing recently. That you can just, like, sleep and, like, ignore a lot of the setup if you, like, want to, like, rush certain parts. I don't think I can actually get the spin cake. I think I forgot to actually set up the spin cake in, like, all of my files. I don't know. It's been a thing since the original. I guess it goes to show how little I pay attention then. Damn. Well, I remember with Chapter 3 specifically, I liked it because, like, I had to replay it, like, the same night to get the S ranks for, so I could start doing the sword route stuff. Look at Susie's little face at the bottom.
My father, John Susie, does not feed me.
What a great reaction image.
What if Gerson looked at your fat rump and said, "Get, get, get"?
Sorry. This is kind of how I felt like I visited Casey, because Casey's parents go to church. And like on Sunday I woke up and I was like, Casey, they're not gonna make us go to church, are they? And fortunately we did not have to go to church. Susie, you wouldn't abandon... Someone would feed you pancakes and you're not gonna go to their church. Susie, I don't know how to say this. I think you're going to hell. I feel like Toby will probably... No, why would he put it there? The whole point is just, like, you know, you already have to beat it. Like, you can't just do it on a fresh run. Like, if you're, like, you know, running through the game over and over, like, going through the same text is probably gonna get a little... Not necessarily boring, but, like, sometimes you just want to get to the combat. I put a few skips in Rose Gold Heart, like, if you lose to a fight that has, like, a cutscene before it, it, like, gives you the option to basically just skip to the fight. As Toho punish continues. This isn't Toho. I get that Toby's inspired by Toho, but, like, I don't think that, I don't think Deltarune's, like, that intense. Like, this is a game, like, largely considered for the average consumer. Oh, I'd like to play cards. We bought a lot of Pokemon cards in Colorado. I'm probably gonna be talking about, Colorado a lot, because, like, that was the, that was the big event. But we got some Pokemon cards. Well, first off, I went to a GameStop for, like, the first time since, like, 2017. I got a copy of Emio the Smiling Man for $10 cheaper than you can get online. Which I was, like, not expecting from GameStop of all things. Yeah, I mean, that's, like, the thing, like... I wanted to make, like, cool cutscenes that you could enjoy, but if you lose, I also don't want to, punish you. I don't want those cutscenes to become a punishment if you beef a fight. I was gonna say, like, the last time I went to GameStop was, like, specifically for, my money now. I'm gonna buy milkshakes for Susie. I always use this hydrogen peroxide. So is the implication that, like, when Chris takes out the soul, that, like, they bleed that bad the entire time? Like, I thought, like, digging into their chest was, like, a metaphorical thing, but, like, is it, like, a physical thing? Like, is Chris, like, tearing into their ribcage every time they want to, like, get a slice of pie? That's a horrifying thought. I love this scene. First off, Chapter 4 is so good for Susie. If you guys are going into this blind at all, you're gonna love this shit. I don't know what to save over. I guess I'll do this. We'll make the first one our file for the stream. Chris went to get the soul back and they slipped and fell in the cage. It was like, ah! I love that line. That one feels like it's coming from Chris instead of the soul. I don't know, like, I know, like, they made the distinction, like, clear early on, but, like, Chapter 4 and, like, specifically the Weird Route stuff, because I didn't do the Weird Route stuff at all in Chapter 2 until, like, a month ago. So, like, the true distinction between the Soul and Chris only really hit me this year. I don't know, maybe that's like a case of, like, Deltarune or Undertale fans not reading, but, like, it did make me reevaluate. Yeah, that's the thing. We used to... I swear I've talked about this one on stream before. We had a, like, a hobby shop. Actually, you know what? I don't know if this is, like, funny or sad. It's like, haha, look, Susie's gonna steal free water, but it's like... Knowing that Susie probably doesn't have the best living situation, do you think, like, oh shit... She's like, oh shit, like, actual free water. It's hard to tell what's actually funny in this chapter, because, like, things hurt. But we had, like, a hobby shop, and they would sell cards, and I went in there, like, once. When I was, like... Because they used to have, like, advertisements for it, and I went in there once when I was, like, 10 and bought a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And, like, it felt, like, vaguely, like, adult in there. I was like, wow, I feel like I shouldn't be in here. And then, like, a year later, it went out of business and got, like, it turned into a Chinese restaurant that's still there. But every time I pass by it, I'm like, man, I could buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards there if I wanted. Aw, it's Chris's birthday. I hope there's not a corpse in here. Actually, I haven't bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a hot... Because, I don't know, I stopped caring about Yu-Gi-Oh after I hit middle school. That's not to say, like, Yu-Gi-Oh is only for middle schoolers. It's just that my Yu-Gi-Oh phase ended around the time I hit middle school. They should make a fire extinguisher. Just imagine, like, you want to, like, put out a fire because your family's about to die. And you're like, haha, yay, whipped cream. So at least your death will be, you know, it'll smell nice. I'm watching the service. That's how streamers skip it on the first time, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? No! There's lore in here! Don't sleep, you are lore! Look at Noelle in her little dress. She's so cute. Whoa, Gaster. Church would be better if they sang about Deltarune. I know, right? It's like... Like, look, she's like an Undertale. The new set has a stuffed animal deck called yeah, Eevee Hit Me. You can't just say that and not hit me with it. Just got an email. I got a sub. I wasn't even well, you are now. I don't think there were, like, 5 people in there. I think it just, like, pulled from, like, the last stream. You know what? I somehow entirely forgot that her last name is Kattenheimer. I was gonna say, like, imagine if your name was Barbara Barbenheimer, but I forgot that Barbenheimer isn't a real name. I have started putting work into getting custom emotes in here. The subs will be worth it very soon. Otherwise, you're paying for the Switch 2 that I pre-ordered. Well, thank you. Kattenheimer? Yeah, that's the, like, everyone's a goner, alright, because Kattenheimer summoned a nuke. I kind of wish, like, do you think Bratty's last name is Brattenheimer? That one absolutely sounds like a Barbenheimer joke. I wish that me and Sages, and, like, everyone, like, kept up with, like, the Deltarune LP. Because, like, I've been, like, I don't know, like, no, we're not gonna say cringe. I'm gonna embrace this wholeheartedly. I've been watching, like, long plays of, like, the last things and, like, doing the voices for the characters that I was voicing. And then, like, getting, like, really, like, emotional and, like, tearing up about it. I fucking love this chapter, man. Pokemon Gozies to the Polsies. I think the first time I went through the game, I just entirely sat on this thing and let Caddy do her speech because I wanted everything that she could possibly say. I was gonna say, like, could you imagine, like, because you know how, like, Lord of the Hammer is, like, based on the prophecy? And it'd be like, could you imagine, like, if someone made biblical fanfiction that, like, altered people's perception of, like, Christianity? But they did! It's called Paradise Lost! The whole concept of Lucifer is from that!
Thanks, Soul.
I worked hard for that shit. Which also, it was fun in the, you know, I'm like, sit there and, like, let Caddy do her speech, so everyone could experience it. That's what made the Doki Doki Literature Club series really fun, because, like, you know, yeah, I'm doing the Jabanian voice for Sayori, but, like, when she gets serious, getting the chance to make it sound serious was, fun, and people's reactions to it were, people's reactions to it are really nice, which is why I really wanted to, I really wish that we kept going with Deltarune, because, like, the stuff at the end of Chapter 4, I feel like I could do some fun stuff with Ralsei there. What are you gonna do, Tim? Onic.exe, huh? I feel like I'm about to get a computer virus. I'm gonna open it. Oh, no, Tim, drop it. Drop the knife, Tim. Put it down. No. Drop it. I was gonna say, like, what do you have in your mouth? And, like, I was like, he was like, what do you have? A knife! No! But it was like, then, like, confused it with, like, a dog. And I was like, what do you have in your mouth? And he's like, a gun! And I'm like, oh, actually, that could sound incorrect. Do you think, like, she, like, said lol, like, lol? Don't you do it. I'ma do it. I've been rewatching all of Dragon Ball Z Abridged lately. I like that. It's good. I started watching Hellsing Abridged again, but that one's not like one I can like sit down and like throw on. Like that's one I have to like actively watch. Start speaking in tongues. I was gonna say, what? You know what? This actually kind of reminds me. There used to be a forum trend on, I think she's actually finished. I think she just loops OMG, haha. Yeah. Shit, I have to finish this sentence real quick. There used to be a forum thread, like when you're sitting there like scrolling on your, thing, you'd see a thread that said, oh no, a beam just shot out of your left index finger. What's the damage? And like, you have to like realize like where your thing was pointing and what in your room you just destroyed. So like, imagining that, but like, oh no, a dark fountain just opened up in your room. What, like, on your desk is gonna be, like, a darkener now? And I guess my thing is going to be my copy of Storm Chaser, and its whole thing is just gonna basically be Jackenstein's You're Taking Too Long. This fucking dramatic reading. I didn't do it. You can summon demons and still be religious. Oh no. Oh, James, that's so sad. I don't want to imagine Darkner's fucking dying just because someone moved out. But it is the concept, I guess. Notorial moved out, what would happen to Tenna? Yeah, we gotta get, Jesus. We gotta get some of that sick fruit juice. Actually, what's the last bit of fruit juice that you drank? I genuinely cannot remember. What is the last bit of fruit juice that I drank? Does it count if, like, I had mango nectar? Like, you know the thing where they basically just, like, make it into a syrup? But it had chunks of mango in it. Does that count? I mixed it into my Diet Pepsi and a drink. I don't like apple juice. Gets covered in rainwater, then gets sent to a landfill. Well, fuck. I don't want that to happen. Boy, poor fucking Tenna, man. We'll never know that Peeves said the prophecy left to time because I refuse to write more of them. I'm sure my father isn't at all upset by that. Lol. That's stolen valor, Alvin. You didn't write anything. I've been reading them, Lily. I just, have also been, talking non-stop. Here it comes! The absolute best thing! The first time I saw that, I was just like hooting and hollering. I did not tell Chris to do that. Chris and Susie been planning that. Look at her go. I like this church because they let these fine homosexual gentlemen in there. The halfway mark has been attained! I got like my Gaster voice already too when we get to the end. I like this one. It reminds me of a Tumblr post I saw where someone was like, it's like, I used to think that I was religious because, like, I used to love, like, every time, like, the church hymnals started, like, I felt, like, a rush of emotion in my chest. And then it turns out I went to go see, like, One Direction live, and it turns out I just, like, it just turns out I like live music. Be nice to your mother. You're all she talks about a choir. What a glorious sentence. Boy, Snowy. That ain't good, but I'm gonna laugh anyway because I need something from you. I'm gonna be nice to you so you're more willing to give me things when I ask for them. Well, I wish I hadn't laughed. Susie will not be tamed. Are you telling me that Tim is the knight? Is the Rory knight in my chat right now? We all thought it was Des, but it's been Tim the whole time. Wish I could cough like Metaton. I'm going to make that right now. I like the idea that, like, Des comes to the real world and immediately changes her name to Tim. Sick virtues, friend. I was nice the first time, then I just come to realize that Chris probably dislikes Alphys for good reason, so you know what, fuck Alphys. I gave her your chocolates. That's probably more than you deserved. Help your students out, they're relying on you. See, look, I'm nice. Look at this, I'm negging my teacher. I don't know, it's like... I can't, like, get a read on, like, all the characters yet. Like, I don't want to, like, say, like, for certain if I like or dislike someone just because, like, there's still half the game left. But there are characters that have not made a very good impression, and Alphys is certainly one of them. mean, I'm like, I mean, opinions are opinions, but like, I don't know. Deltarune is fucking incredible. IMO. I don't know. I don't like talking to most people about Deltarune. I don't like. Have you seen like the internet discourse about Deltarune? No one can fucking read. I'm the cool teacher. Yeah, like fucking. I don't know. I just assume that every time I read something online, it is a Russian bot farm writing chat GPT shit. So here's the thing. You never actually have to face opinions you dislike because nothing on the internet is real anymore. Neat. Ah, I missed the Cluse line. Rudy! Look at this, you're standing, you're strong, you're all healed. Look, I'm gazing at his back lustfully. What a... Whoa. I guess I didn't really... Like, there's some fucking tension here. If you cut a computer, or there's just two queens. I don't know, you get a... It's like that whole thing about, like, you break a stick, and it's like, oh, now there's two sticks. Stick wins every time. You know what, James? I never thought about that. Yeah, this is what's making Rudy sick. He just goes to church, drinks fruit juice he's horrifically allergic to, and his liver is like, bro, please, stop! Toriel, you're kind of a massive bitch. No. Alright, I talked about this with Casey. So look at Toriel's sprite right here. And now imagine that, like, you see, like, her upturned eyebrow on the right, and there's, like, the 1 pixel to show that she's got, like, that demure thing going on. Imagine if there was a single piece of DLC for Undertale and Deltarune. It cost $1, and it was called Toriel's Sick Eyebrow Piercing, and the sole thing it did was change that singular black pixel to cyan. Would you purchase it? It costs $1, and you have to buy it for Undertale and Deltarune separately. This will be the Undertale 10th anniversary announcement. That's what we've been waiting for! I'd buy that for $60. I don't know about all that, but... Having brought it into the... Toriel, what is this face? Kind of looks like when, like, Flowey does, like, the Azrael impression, I had to think. They did it for all the... Yeah, you have to spend $1 for each character. Chris, what do you do when we're not controlling you? Infinite butterscotch. So it becomes pay-to-win DLC, too. Like, the speedrunning strat is like, alright, you have to pay an extra $1, so you never have to worry about healing again. Oh, poor girl. What? She misunderstood. Why am I getting in trouble here? It's $1 for every chat. Yeah, she, like, if you don't pay the extra $1, she takes it out and you get a cutscene about it. It's like it reuses the animation when Chris rips you out of their chest, but, like, she does it with, like, her face, and she's like, pulls out her sick eyebrow piercing. But, like, it doesn't have, like, its own, like, special sprite or anything. She's just holding a cyan pixel. wonder what that could mean. She drank all her fruit juice and now she's staring sapphically at Noelle. Great. Oh yeah, you know for a fucking fact Toriel was like a hellion. But then like the whole like born again Christian where like she's like, yeah, like I'm above it all, even though like you know, like she would like vomit, drink till she puked every Saturday night. I don't know why this is cute. Yeah, you put the word shyly in front of anything and like anything becomes cute. It's like, haha, shyly, cuts off your head, lol, teehee. Who is this woman? I have to assume it's... Is this Alvin's wife or mom? Or just an unrelated turtle. Actually, that was really racist that I assumed she was related to Alvin just because she's a turtle. This is Gerson's wife. That tracks. I don't know, like, I have a neighbor who, like, I had no clue if, like, the woman who lived in his house was his wife or his mom. Because they're both old. Older. Yeah, they're old, fuck it, she's not nice. And I think for the last, like, 7 years I've been, like, wondering that, and I only got it confirmed last night. He's like, yeah, you know, my mom back there, and I was like, oh, like, I had to resist the urge to be like, fucking finally! How Deltarune characters eat Kit Kats. Slowly and seductively. Yeah, this was the point. I was playing this a little late at night the first time I played it. And, like, this is the point where I was just like, am I too tired? Like, does this actually make sense? Yeah, this was the line where I, like, genuinely had to, like, think, like, should I go to bed? Like, am I having a stroke? What the fuck is wrong with you, Jockington? Ignoring the whole goner theory. I do think it would be, like, really, really funny if it turns out that, like... Well, funny and tragic in, like, a certain way. Like, this isn't a, like, a big, like, meta thing. It just turns out because he's a jock, he just, like, has a concussion and, like, now he's just, like... genuinely, like, has no idea what's going on anymore. I love how supportive they are. What do you think happened to his arm? No, Ellie. Wow, that was sad. Bangin' sermon, my man. I tried! There's gotta be credit for that. I would wear Jockington like a feather boa. Yeah, how would you feel if, like, you woke up and, like, your father... What am I talking about? You're sad, Alvin. Like, I didn't watch much Snapcube. Like, the only thing I knew about Snapcube before the Deltarune playthrough was the Sonic Real-Time fan dub, and I don't think that's funny at all, and I've always really disliked it, so I just didn't watch Snapcube at all. But then I watched, like, her Deltarune playthrough, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, no, she's actually funny. Potential turtle. Potential Man is really, like, I don't read JJK, but, like, seeing it, like, that meme, like, being adjusted for, like, other things is really funny. I saw it for Psylocke in the Metroid Prime 4 trailer, and just, like, lost my shit. Stay away from the summoner! And you guys play Final Fantasy X? It's a good game, everyone should play it. Explain the clues to the woman who drank the juice. I wish that I got a snapshot of that, because it just looked like Chris's, like, neck was, like, coming out of Susie's head and made them both look like a huge thing. Potential boy. I don't know, like, the only thing I really, like... Well, no, I thought, like, the ha one was funny, but, like, the whole thing about, like, oh, Shadow the Hedgehog pissed on my wife or something, I'm like, this is horrifically unfunny. I think I've blocked people for less. Well, we sold naps to Luke. You know what? It just hit me. Asgore used to be a cop, and, I mean, there's a moment later on that I'll talk about where I did legitimately worry about if Asgore was a good or bad person. Her mom is John Mayer. So what do you think the red fruit juice was? Do you think it was just like fruit punch? Oh my god, she stabbed Noelle! What if you just, like, posted this sprite, like before, Chapter 4 came, and it's like, look! Noelle is evil! It's just a Snowgrave reference! It's just flavored like red. It's just water with, like, red 40 in it. Like, Susie just got ultra cancer. That's why she's purple. That was horrifically racist, I'm sorry. That's why I'm so excited for future chapters. Like, fuck. What a weird... I'm always drinking it? Noelle, I can smell you. I know it's your time of the... I'm sorry, that's disgusting. The place where it bled. Yeah, Noelle, like, especially, like, knowing that she was, like, an online, like, chat room MMO player. Like, that definitely feels like something she would have, like, typed in, like, the GotY Online days. Though, I never did GotY Online. I logged on once. I had an ex who wanted to, like, do, like, fuck, I think she wanted to do Kirby roleplay, and she was like, yeah, all my friends and I do it on Gaia. So I, like, made a Gaia account, I had no idea what to do, so I just didn't do Kirby roleplay. Yeah, but finally coming back and actually experiencing some of the sweepstake stuff. Whoa, look, sick Gerson reference. What if Susie pulled out a gun and shot Chris in the knees? Okay, well... Yeah, we gotta commit, you know, crimes. What if you could convert Noelle? Like, there was, like, a second religion, and you could just, like, make her switch religions. I don't know where I'm going with this. I was gonna say convert her to paste, and then I'm like, nah, I don't want to do all that. We're in a church, let's talk about religion. Asgore, come on. That one I can't defend. Like, the ex-husband thing is really funny, but, like, I cannot defend that one. That one's bad. Asgore, fuck off. We divorced a week ago. I mean, like, a year ago. The first time Asgore appears in the game. God damn. Like, I'm trying to imagine the guy who, like, cares enough about Deltarune to go through it, but, like, doesn't do the optional stuff. And the answer is, like, a Pokemon streamer, right? Like, the PokeTubers would absolutely do that, right? They just go through, like, the absolute bare minimum and be like, this game's cool, because everyone told me it was. Haha, yeah. I don't know why, like, the face on his sprite there looks very feminine. Not the one on the bottom left, the one on his, like, actual sprite in the middle right. Something about that looks like an early 80s manga girl, and I have no idea if that's coming through to anyone but me. It's kawaii, right? I kind of want to like put a hot dog in his mouth. Boy's hungry. I kind of get it. Thank you. Alright, you can kind of say... Alright. The fact that, like, even if you guys are just humoring me, the fact you guys didn't just say, comic, what the fuck are you talking about, means the world to me. Thank you all. Share it with your friend. That's racist. It's like the Johnny Test whip crack thing. Hello. It sure was, Milk Cat. I didn't talk to this cat the second time. I have never seen this line. 1, 2, 1 freak, 2 freak, 3 freak, 4. Now the freak is knocking at your door. What is this dude's fucking problem? Oh my god, there's another... You know, fuck it. I have to rush straight to this. Well, yeah, I have to rush straight to this NPC. I sure hope this doesn't proc anything. Not you. I actually think it's up here. Hey, Sans. It's this fucking NPC. It's the... one time, like, I told Kish, like, really, like... That was kind of pretty early into our friendship. Like, this was around when Undertale came out. So I was just like, Kish, look, it's you. And they were like, no, it's not. And, like, it's just, like, and Casey got really into that idea. So, like, we fucking saw this NPC, like, here in Chapter 4. We were both like, yes, it's Kish! And I screen capped it immediately and sent it to Kish. I'm like, Kish, look, it's you! And it was like, no, it's not, fuck you! And I was so happy. I was like, yes! Out of all the NPCs from Delta, like, all the incidental NPCs from Undertale, this is the one I wanted back so much. I sure hope there's not a weird black shard down here. Well, spoiled that, didn't I? What is this? Susie, like, Deltarune was right. What has gotten into you today? Can I make... Do you think I can make this like a Rat Pack soul thing? It's like French fry, ooh, on the freaking ground. Am I gonna eat it now? It's old and brown. Don't make me repeat myself. Lol. I'm gonna stand here and wait for Onion-san, because I definitely didn't miss this the first time I did this. Yeah, this is like when you, like, adopt a dog. And, they're, like, a little, like, cagey at first, and, like, after a week, they realize that, you like, everything's fine, and this is their forever home, and they immediately, like, become a whole nother dog. I'll do no such thing. I'm going to stand here and wait for my weird friend. Because I don't know how the weird face goner rocket. What is it? I walk out and then come back in, right? Yes. I think this is like a really like clever thing, because like the face goner in Undertale, like it was like really Yume Nikki-core, and like turning it into just like this like bird sitting down, I think was a really genius play. So, like, obviously, like, you get the theory that, like, wait, don't is, like, the WD in Gaster. But, like, I've got, like, me and James are sitting on that theory that, like, Gaster is at the very least not a malign force. I'm not gonna go so far as to say good, but definitely not a malign force. So what the fuck is this supposed to mean? I didn't think anything when I first saw this guy, because I didn't remember the face goner, because I didn't, like, look too deep into the goners. Telling you not to wait for Onion-san. What the fuck? Well, that tracks. You can play Donkey Kong Country on your Super Nintendo. I'm not even gonna, like, make Tenna, like, wait. Like, none of this Dark World shit. You are going straight to Mettaton. God, what do you think the Song of the Deep is gonna end up meaning? Like, I see that theory about there being something in the water. That's a common one I've been seeing a lot. I like that, like, a Mettaton is, like, playing around with the kids. I'm going to fuck your Seo. Wait, how are you even gonna get it in the... Well, no, if you, like, turn it on its side, it looks thinner. Right, Susie got to see Mettaton and we didn't. I really like the idea that, like, Tenna just immediately got in this house, and it's like, cool! Here's porn! I'll just have to not open up a Dark World in Mettaton's house. This joke made me lose it. Okay, well... Alright, now I look fucking stupid when I say it like that, but didn't they say something like it's just donuts sitting there? Yes, thank you. Alright. What a strange thing. I'm not gonna talk to you, Sans. Eat my... regardless. Look at his ice-e!
Then grease me up, woman!
I was gonna say, like, if you worked at food service, do you think you'd get sick of the food? But I worked at Panera for 2 years, and I really liked Panera. I still do. I ate Chipotle like a fiend when I worked at Chipotle, and I was like, you know what, like, it's still good. Thinking about the shopkeeper because she's one of the people Gaster Whoa, what? Good thing I stole money from my brother. I remember, like, I used to work 12-hour shifts at Chipotle a lot because I'm positive my manager was trying to get me to quit. and boy howdy did it work. But like, I would get two, like, it would just be I'd eat 2 Chipotle burrito bowls. Like, that would be my meal for the day. And even then, it was still like, fuck yeah, brother, Chipotle. Susie, that's not what you do with food, you fucking horny bitch. Sorry, that wasn't funny. I lost someone immediately when I said that. My throat was a little sore and like a little like post-nasal drip. I thought I might be getting sick after the plane, but I think it was just allergies because it's been clearing up. Maybe talking's loosening it up. I have said maybe like a total of 5 words since I got back from Colorado. I sit in my house all day. Yeah, we're a little weird. But everyone's a little weird in hometown. What do you think we're getting for $5 that both of us could eat? Here we go, brother. QC, huh? There's a theory in RuneScape, because, like, there's, like, one thing where you could, like, there's a race of, like, basically, like, super ancient, like, skeletal, like, magicians called the Majorod. And there's a thing that reacts, like, you can, like, look up, info on them in-game with this thing in an old Majorod settlement. And there's one random character, like, occasionally, like, NPCs important to the Majorod, you bring them up and it's, like, information redacted. And, like, there is a pie shop owner that is the only, like, obvious NPC that when you bring them up, it's like, information redacted, and we're like, whoa, what is this? But that's kind of the same vibe I'm getting from QC, apparently being related to Gaster here. I was gonna offer it to you, but I forgot my choices don't matter when it's you. It's been like a trend in like Deltarune where it's like you get all this info on a black screen, and like some people might say like, oh, that's like in certain games you'd be like, oh look, they're covering up animations they don't want to show, but like here it's like thing developed by Toby Fox. Looks bad, Chief. Yeah, Chris's iconic ear. I wouldn't say that. Whoa, it's raining. Susie, don't do that. We were having fun. Yeah, it says, Susie, be quiet. The soul is listening. Say that's your job, but we did just pay $5 for a full meal, so I'm not gonna complain too hard. I'd like to eavesdrop on the blue bunny. Oh, is this the thing with pizza pants? Huh. I like the idea of using good gators as like a pejorative there. It's just like, imagine if you were a human and be like, oh man, good me. So when do you think these two are gonna cast, Red? This is one of my favorite running gags. So, you think he's gonna be a secret boss? Your family is gonna... It's great. Piece of... This is such a horrible sprite, man. Because, like... I don't know, like, is the implication there that, like... It's like drool at, like, the bottom of his face there? He's like... Yeah, they should do the thing where, like, Persona 5 collabs with a gacha and it dies in a year. Where's the Deltarune kiss of death? Alright, no, so that's like... That looks more like his beard then, right? Alright, so that one thing isn't as bad. But, like, there it clearly looks like he's, like, drooling, right? Oh, yeah, wow, it is the blue bunny. Oh, I was gonna, like, get behind and, like, kiss the back of his head for luck, but whatever. He doesn't need me. Hey, Snass. Like, I think I read that, like, in, like, the Japanese text, they make Sans talk like a farmer. Yeah, bited you. I'm gonna do it again. I have to see your new... Her shifty little eyes. Oh, her eyes open up. Toby, you wonderful little bastard. Drink your damn milk. Milk! Like, this and, like, Queen, like, something about just, like, leaving punctuation off of things makes it, like, 100 times funnier. I saw this before the patch. Even then I was like, whoa. You can't say that, Toby. Milk Pirate. Milk Pirate also sounds a little bit like a slur. If someone called you a milk pirate, would you be offended? Oh, you're a shock. What if it was pronounced as, like, kloppen? Like, it's German for, like, I mean, just like, horses walk by and they're clipping and clopping. I do remember, like, seeing, like, if Deltarune was people's first introduction to Sans, he would be one of the least popular characters in the entire game. Like, he'd obviously have his fans, because everyone likes a good shithead, but, like, I could absolutely see Sans, like... Sans, I think, definitely got the biggest buff from being in Undertale first. Aww. Look at that, it's character development. Don't do that, Lily. Well, we've already got one fountain in here. Like, everything's gonna get wet. Everything's gonna get, like, dark wetness. Dark moisture. There is no birdly in here. Rudy, don't look. I'm going to insert my non-binary genitalia into the garbage disposal. How would you... I was gonna say, how would you feel if, like, you made, like, soda come out of your sink, but, like... I don't know. Just open a can, right? Windows 12 is coming October 12th, 2026. Huh. I'll take that. If I can hold out just one more year with Windows 10, I can hope maybe Windows 12 is better. Like, I've got no clue if it's true or not, but, like... You wouldn't just come into my chat to lie to me, would you? I am operating under the assumption that Microsoft is going to keep going forward with their one shitty, one good, one shitty, one good OS thing, and that Windows 12 is going to be good again, so hopefully. Otherwise, I'm going to have to look into it. What is it? Windows 10 ITC? You good? Doesn't mean you have to open a fountain over it. I know Windows 7 is like the big, I would obviously lie to a stream, that's all I came for. Well, Super Gaming, you got me. I'm just gonna sit here talking about my Windows opinions now. Now that I'm thinking about Windows 12. I don't know, I like Windows 10. I know that, like, the big, like, meme is like, oh, Windows 7 is, like, the bee's knees, but I don't know. I like 10 a lot. 10 Windows 11 is easy, just don't install it, you never have to deal with it. Now, I had to use Windows 11 for work, and boy howdy, that really cinched it that I never wanted on a personal device. It's not, like, as horrible as people say, but, like, goddamn, man, it is not what I want. Top shelf. Susie, you're complimenting my daughter. I'm gonna leave, actually. Bye, Rudy. Have fun with your disease. I knew you were the knight this whole time. No! 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 Napstabloke! Well, actually, you're a cop. Fuck it. Never mind. Who cares? Actually, here, can I join in on this? Can I also run you over and do... Someone named Rudy, he's awfully nice. That's funny. I'm lolling at you. That's not sarcasm either. That was just a genuinely... I don't, you never say anyone named Rudy anymore. I knew a guy named Rudolph. No, his name was Rodolfo, but he went by Rudolph. Look at that smiling friend. Look, Tex. Jackington! You are not gonna... Super Gaming already got me, Soul. I'm not gonna fall for it again. Aw. Yeah, maybe Jockeyton really does just have CTE. It's just a theory. A game theory. Ooh. Well, no, would his name be Mikington if that was the case? Oh, damn. I got some real venom in that one. I think it's funny. So is like Birdley just like constantly looking at the player with that one? Jockington being friend or the tail. Could you imagine, man, if Jockington has been sitting there this whole time? Look at his sweet little face. Like I wish that I had like that that Twitch emote where like it like pats the streamer's head, like kind of like scrumples it around. I want like to do that to Birdley's head right now, and he'll look at me like, I'll make a contented little noise, and we'll go get ice cream or something, like hold hands and kiss or something. The sole reason I'm against the Curdly agenda is that I want to do the comic Curdly agenda. Well, you're right, younger. What a face. A bird. Yeah, no, like that. He is looking right at me. If I like, no matter where I move my head, his pupils are following me. It's like Shara Ishvalda. Birdley is the vessel. Hey, weren't you back at the thing? Wait, love. It's Ram. What do you think these other bookshelves are gonna be? Do you think we'll fight this guy? Assuming that, like, the roaring occurs in, like, everything, like, a hometown becomes, like, the final Dark World. Are we gonna have to fight a goner? I'm probably thinking too meta about that, but... I wish he was doing that to my face. I don't know what I mean by that. Why do you think Carol has a giant katana? Just beyond the fact that it's cool, it's just sick as hell. Aura farm, yeah. So it really does just come down to being sick as hell. Oh, wow, look at that. Like, you're doing something that's important to you and getting interrupted, huh? Kind of like the shelter, huh? Fuck you. Look, it's that line that every time I read it, I get a little sniffly. Yeah, she's like, there's like the gap moe. Alright, let me in. Let me put in 1225. That's gotta be one of them. The rest are anyone's guess, but like, come on. Come on. I don't know, does anyone ever refer to Carol as gap moe? Because objectively, it's true. Do you think Noelle's like a good, like track and field star? Do you think she's good at what she does? Also, does just no one go in this closet, or does this only accurate as a Dark World for us? This seems like a very dangerous public place to have a Dark World this important. You're right, I should have done the Temmie interaction. I forgot. I was just thinking like, oh yeah, there's nothing in the rooms that I need to worry about. Look at his long ass arms hugging both of our necks. You know, like, when I came back to the Dark World, I was a little disappointed that My Castle Town wasn't playing, just because I love that track so much. But I've been listening to Castle Funk, like, non-stop while I game, or, like, just, like, do some, like, dailies and, like, my gotchas and shit. And, like, I fucking love this song so much, man. It's got, like, a hint of melancholy to it still, but, like, in a way that, like, feels like, ah, yeah, while the world falls apart, at least these guys are having fun. Like, we're making a place where people can really be happy. Basically, Castle Funk is good. I don't know, what would you guys say is the worst piece of Deltarune music, then? Or at the very least, the least good? Because objectively, like, even if everything's like a 10 out of 10, there has to be at least, like, one, like, 9.9 out of 10, right? Fuck yeah! I mean, you say that right now with Ralsei's line here. It's like, I don't know, like, Deltarune really does get, like, that, like, bit of, like, escapism. Which is, like, a really, like, I don't know. This game's just fucking great, man. I think it does, like, the whole, like, not succumbing to escapism thing probably a hell of a lot better than Tactics Advance does.
I like you too, Susie.
Remember when that was the voice? Like, I did, like, the Soren voice for, Ralsei?
Why?
I was gonna cut that out after Chapter 3, so that I didn't have to deliver the Chapter 4 ending with that voice. This one gives me a real Dragon Quest vibe, like whenever someone dies and you're just, like, hauling their coffin around. What if I pushed Ralsei's face into the dirt slightly and it, like, there's a little blood trail? Hacker Man! I'm the hacker. I'm also pro Jared. Keep it on the download. Wonderful. Can't think of one bad, I'm trying to think of the one I'd even say. Oh! No talking, just look at that. It's her little, like, basically a little brother at this point. We are hauling this dude around. That's the noise my man makes when I'm balls deep in his princess spot. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing that, like, when I came back to the Dark World here and, like, talked to Queen and she had, like, 2 lines, I'm like, yeah, it's like, it sucks that, like, after the chapter is done, like, they kind of, like, lose a lot of their stuff, but I don't know, it's also nice that they don't just, like, steal the thunder. You know? Would you play the Fungadera? I love that little, like, roaring, like, Ralsei face. It's like, ah! That's so sad. You'll open one day, damn it. Oh, did they finally fix the thing where it stopped locking at 75 XP? That's nice. Alright, before we continue on, I am going to get myself a Diet Pepsi because my throat is a little sore from talking for the first time in... Today's Wednesday? Talking for the first time in 5 days, so I'll be right back. Delicious. Yeah, that'll be fun. Boy, we are gonna go through this entire stream without a single battle. JK, it's the party dojo. It's pushing, buddies. I love that little heart he made. I'd still probably say that my favorite Freedom motif track is Big Shot. It might have been Hammer of Justice, but like... I don't know, that's like less of a Freedom motif track and more of a track that has the Freedom motif in it, if you know what I mean. But I just love, like, the Freedom motif kicking in and, like, in The World Revolving, it's, like, fun and whimsical. It's like, yay, Jebel's, like, even if he's insane, he's having fun with this. The Freedom motif in, like, the Big Shot is, like, even, like, Spampton knows that all of this is, like, for fucking nothing. None of this is going to matter, and this is just one last desperate attempt to have, like, any sort of freedom. Like, it is just such a miserable, dour drone. And that's what I love about it. It's like, putting that much emotion into it is like, fucking love it!
Love is when two people eat fancy feast and jerk off or something.
What are my... Ooh, I forgot the Roaring Knight ate all of my supplies on this. Alright, tell me I have the spin cake active. Wait, first off, I want to see your swing. I don't know, you get, like, some people who's, like, sexually attracted to, Task Manager, but no, I just think she's pretty. I don't want this. Yep, I did not get the spin cake. Boy, that sucks. I don't know why I just keep forgetting to always actually do that. What do you have to say, Sham? Who I recently learned uses they, them pronouns. Sean Pug! Sean Pug! It just sounds like fuck it, never mind. In a video game. I had to make my TV cry to do it, but, you know, whatever. What do you think the last Shadow Crystal is gonna be? I had this theory that, like, the Shadow Crystal boss of, like, Chapter 5 isn't going to actually have it, or, like, it's gonna, like, break or, like, something. And then chapter 6 or 7 will have... Is that Temmie's thing from Dweller's Empty Path up there? Or whatever her game was called? What was my Shadow Crystal? I was really hoping for better healing. It's been there since day one. I don't know, you know, I probably noticed it before. It only just hit me again. Damn straight. I'll take a sip from that. Oh, that's sad. Well, I guess I should have. I don't know. Like, what are my stats at this point? 180, 70. I don't know. Yeah, it probably feels like it'd be better just to have Rouse spam healing instead of, like, bothering with, like, 70 heal items. Lovers. I want to do battle with lovers. Alright, let's kick ass. Let's see if I can swing this. Let's see if this was the right idea. Immediately defend, so we have a heal prayer in the pipe. I've gotten better at dodging this attack. I am so glad that I got that right on the first attempt, so I didn't have to, like, say that and then have to eat my words. See, no, it's fine if I get hit once. Tonight's weather is cool, I guess. That's not good. Okay, what am I doing? That's sun, so I'm gonna use sunglasses. Use some S action, and let's get a... I'm trying to remember how this fight works. This is why I'm kind of dragging things out. Perfect! Hey, not bad. Yeah, I don't know. The Rory Knight was definitely difficult at first. I've since come around now that I know their patterns. Especially just because, like, I know the discussion was always like, oh, what's harder, the Rory Knight or Sans? But it's like, I think Sans' difficulty is going to come from, just the fact that it's so much longer of a fight. Meanwhile, the Rory Knight, like, it's got 5 patterns that just kind of build on each other, but if you're good at the patterns, you can figure it out pretty fast. Fuck. Oh my god, I did not have my hand on my keyboard. God, I'm so good at this. Any of you guys see the new Fantastic Four movie? Ah, hell. Ah, hell. Oh yeah, I did not beat the Roaring Knight, my friend. Look, guys, it's the Roaring. That wasn't really much of a roar, was it? What if it was the Boring Knight and it sucked? Rouse, don't die. Rouse, please! Don't die! Ah! Rouse, I said please! I don't know. I love their quote-unquote chemistry with rules. Wonderful. Oh, they fully heal me. Cool. So what is the point of having the ability to heal in here? It's gotta come up later. I know it. You know what? I've never done the mic stuff. It was the first... Yeah, Isn't that like you like talk right here or something and you get the code? I forget where you get the code. I would. I love this guy. You know what? I just got the new cracked Guitar Hero controller. I wonder if I could actually play, like, get it to... oh my god, excuse me. Get it to, like, play here. There's like the code is like here or something. I guess not. You get it before the oh, that makes sense. I guess we'll save that. I guess we'll save the Titan stuff for later. Nope. Funky Town. God, look at all the characters we can talk to. Nah, I'll just save the code for when we get there, because Chapter 4 is probably going to take me 3 sessions to do anyway. I love Task's little meow. Aw, wildlife fashion shoot. They are wild animals. I went to the zoo for the first time in, like 7 years. You know, the last time I went to the zoo was with Casey, and then, you know, I went to the zoo with Casey. The zoo is cool. I want to go back here and talk to that king. I guess I'll just have to go and talk to this king. He farted. Nuh-uh-uh. His little face like, what? Maybe I should make, like, have one of, like, the custom emotes be, like, a dark fountain thing. Though I couldn't just straight up use the dark fountain, because that's already copyrighted, but, like a crab-themed dark fountain. Do not call her that. Getting out of here. You're mean. You're stinky. That's just the issue with emotes. It's like I want to draw like really like complicated things, but that doesn't track with emotes, you know.
Great. Now I can't sleep without Susie looking at my cool face.
I was gonna say, Tim made that dark fountain and dip. I think it might have actually been the night. Susie, get your feet off the damn table. How do you guys take your tea? I haven't made tea in a little bit. I have this delicious Genmaicha tea that I mix honey into, but I kind of like I gotta be like careful with it because I want it to like taste sweet, but I don't want to just lose the taste of tea under all the honey. I guess maybe that's why you go for sugar because it doesn't impart as much of its flavor. But like, I don't, isn't like honey healthier than sugar, or I don't know. Got like nutrients and shit. It is also 8:37 for me as well. What time zone is 9:30? That's like Brazil, isn't it? That's all I know from like Pokemon Go. Because I always see like, oh, events are starting here, and I'm like, what part of the Americas is like in that time zone? And it was always Brazil, so. Ralph, say I've known you for 2 days, but all this shit we've gone through together, I think you're alright. Chris, what are you two guys talking about? Susie, I'm a pair of plastic horns I don't eat. This is a good face. So you just fed us cake without, like, taste testing it? What if they say tasted like shit? Oh, hey, Leaf. If you get behind my monitor, I'm going to be unhappy with you.
Or else they eat the cake.
Haha, you like sweets even though you're masculine. Apparently some people think that's not cool.
We didn't even eat the damn cake! Leaf, you gotta stop. No, do not bite the wires. Come here, get down. My cat whacking shit. Oh, well, sleep tight, Doughy stream like every day. I've been trying to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Leaf! Wait, okay, you gotta get down. Ugh. Yeah, I try to usually stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, trying to get back on the stick with that after going on vacation. So, we'll have some Dragon Quest III on Friday if you're in. The cat's going nuts! Sleep tight, Lily. Glad you could make it. Want to look at the cool spike bed. That's still my room. Let's go into Lancer. Lancer. What is that smell? Someone outside is smoking. I don't know what it is. Like, my new neighbors have been smoking something so fucking strong lately. Oh, I was hoping that would keep making noise. Look at Swatch go. Traitorous. Hey. Leaf, what on the goddamn hell are you doing? What is even under the bed that can make that noise? I don't even know how you're doing that. Something about, like, this sprite with the little, hard hat is, like, really good. There she is. We should have given him like a rail, say like a Super Nintendo in Castlevania 4, so like he would have known like how to actually make a good castle. Haha, Connor Links. I do, it is interesting to see that, like, rules started taking, like, a backseat in this chapter specifically. I don't know, I'm technically drinking acid right now. I'm drinking soda, that's acid. She didn't specify how strong the acid is. Hooray! Well, that's the end of that. Aw, they're lovers. This guy kind of reminds me of the Runaway guys. Not so much the rabbit, but, you know, the little guy. Oh, doesn't it, like, it's only, like, Tenna, like, points out that, like, Rules has no ass? So, do you think, like, the ultimate thing at the end is gonna be that, that Lenino and Elnina and, like, the throuple is gonna, like, come back? Like, I can't tell, like, if they're, like, still kind of into Rules or not. Oh. No, I think I'll be going in anyway. Ah. Ralsei is the lost girl. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Oh. Why didn't this become a reaction image? Damn straight. Logan, this game wants to gut punch you. It like fucking goes for it. Yeah, it's like Kingdom Hearts when the nobodies start like, oh shit, we're starting to feel again. See, you need a trash can. Where are you gonna put your snacks? After you're finished eating them, of course. Damn straight. Where do you think the window goes? Excuse me. He had to have been able to come up with like a separate like a check if it was if this was there or not. It's like by process of elimination, this stupid fucking Rousey plush is ugly and dumb. Or maybe just the trash can like rocks that much. Like maybe it's just a really good trash can, you know? I mean, it kind of looks like it's already going, isn't it? Heck no, I hit 96 range right before the stream. And I've put like 2 million GP into adamant darts. Is this efficient? No. But goddamn, does it feel good. Oh yeah, we still have to interact with everything at the cafe. Goddamn. Give me something good, Swatch. Talk to these guys. I got 96 range pick now, right before the stream. I dumped 2 million gold pieces on adamant darts. Is it efficient? No, but goddamn, does it feel good. Bye, Railsay. We'll definitely not have to come back to here again. Look, it's bold and brash. What do you think this is gonna end up being? I was gonna say, like, whenever I'm not, like, actively paying attention to something, I've got the tablet going with RuneScape. Look at all of my delightful eggs. Do you think Birdly laid it?
When the light is running low.
The night, huh?
Off, like,
So how's everyone feeling about the off, I don't know, would you call it a remake? More of like a remaster, isn't it? How's everyone feeling about off coming to, consoles with probably a better translation? I don't know, I'm excited to see the better translation, but I'm not hyped about all the musical changes just yet. I could go for a hot dog. Oh. I was tricked. So does, like, she not, like, care that, like, the entire TV is missing? Like, even if she's not using it, if there was, like, something in my house that is, like, noticeably there and that was noticeably not, I'd be like, what the fuck happened to my object? Oh, yeah, shit, let me look at the cards you sent. I'm sorry. Let's see, Eevee. Oh, the thing is cute. Oh, Cookie Yummy. Cupsy Yummy. I'm gonna send Cookie Yummy to Casey. I think they're gonna get a real kick out of that. Let's go to direct messages and send it to... Cool. There are many photos. Yeah, but what if I open up another dark portal in here and then the fridge is gonna become like the next boss? If I get to hugging it now, we'll be able to spare it when the fight starts. He was probably gonna throw it away later. I mean, yeah, but like... If I set out to do it, like, if someone beats me to it, I'm still gonna be like, where the gosh dang heck is my television? Okay, I know it seems very early, but I do think I'm going to call it a stream for tonight. This being my first one back, my throat's a little sore, and, we are going to have to, I don't know, this will probably result in, like, a better, plus everyone laughed, too. There's not a whole lot of people going around. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream. We're gonna start out the next stream with the last little bits of the hometown section, and then start in the dark world. So, things should pan out pretty well. But yeah, this was a, yeah, sorry you came back right when I was, like, saying goodbye, Evie. But yeah, like, this will be just a good way to, like, get me back into the thing. So I do hope that everyone enjoyed. The plan is still, yes, the gate's in the next stream, which will happen on Monday. Friday will be, the return of Dragon Quest III HD. And that'll be good. I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna rest my throat for a bit, because I do really want to get an episode of Soul Hackers out tomorrow. So, but I would need to actually record the audio for that, so I'm gonna rest my Jesus. I'm gonna rest my throat for a bit and see if I can record some Soul Hackers later tonight and have that up for you tomorrow. So that'll be good, and then, you know, we'll come back to this on Monday, and all shall be well. So, thank you so very much for watching. If you guys haven't seen the new episode of Dramatic Reading of the Edge Chronicles Storm Chaser, do that, because I put in hard work and it ain't got too many views, but I get it, because that series was never super popular. Let's take a look at how well that's doing. It has got 11 views. Will you be the 12th? I put up a list of the link to the playlist on my social tab, so you can enjoy me reading to you while you sleep. So anyway, that's all of my my self-pitching for the day. Thank you for coming to this shorter stream. I hope the rest of your week goes well. So in the meantime, thank you so very much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, rest of the week, and take care.